a supervisor from the Oklahoma House of Representatives has sent out an internal email warning staff of crossdressers in the building in regards to toilets. To discuss this, I spoke with Andrew Maggs, director at Translife Ltd. How did you feel about this apparent warning?
I think it's a very good example of what's happening in America in general. To me, it's the establishment having a go at people that potentially just feel vulnerable.
Do you feel that this is a normal attitude towards transvestites among society?
I think any comment or any sort of question or arguments based on the word normal sort of frightens me really, because normal is open to so many interpretations. And the society you live in really sets normalities or I suppose measures for normality.
And so how do you feel about cross-dressing and transvestism? How do you feel they're presented in the media?
If I look in the media these days, I think transsexual issues are very well covered. There are a lot of very good, for want of a better word, iconic figures out there. They're presenting a good positive image. And I think people in general, if they look at things like a medical reason, if there's a medical reason for things, they do understand them slightly easier. The transvestites, that's a slightly different issue, and I still believe there's quite a lot of fetish and negative connotations when people say I'm a cross-dresser or a transvestite. I just don't think there's been enough understanding that people are what they are. It's another part of their expression of their character.
And so finally, what advice would you give to somebody that wants to explore their transvestism in a more public fashion?
We run a cross-dressing service here, and quite a lot of the clients come along and they're fighting with themselves about acceptance. Wish people could accept who I am, and the first piece of advice I generally give them is, if possible, start to accept yourself. Before you can get anybody to accept you, you've got to accept yourself.
This is Ben Tonks for LGBT News.